have named their first test squad of the Ashes summer to play Ireland at Lord's on June the 1st, and well, there's an awful lot of headline news fitting into a 15-man lineup. First things first, Jonny Bairstow is back in the frame. He's back as wicketkeeper in place of Ben Foakes. Luckless, you might say, but equally Jonny Bairstow has been the icon of Bazball, you could say, the man who really kick-started the new approach with his sensational run of form, 400s in 5 innings last summer against New Zealand and India. He obviously suffered a horrible leg injury, breaking his ankle and lower leg after slipping on a golf course in September last year, but he's found form for Yorkshire and he's straight back into the lineup on reputation. Also included on reputation as much as anything, he suspects, is James Anderson. He does have a groin niggle, but he's part of a 15-man lineup. You suspect that with 15 players in the side, including the returning Chris Woakes, who ran through Ireland in 2019 as they were bowled out for 38, and Mark Wood, who rested for some of the winter. Anderson may yet not feature in this game as England work towards that first Ashes test, but it's a good sign for the selectors that he is in the reckoning. A less good sign, sadly, is the news about Jofra Archer. He was never in the reckoning for this test, but he is out of the summer, sadly. He's sustained a recurrence of the stress fracture of his elbow that caused him such problems last year. It's a really desperate blow for a great fast bowler who has not really had a moment of luck in recent times. He's out for the summer and his future is looking a little bit dicey, you have to say. One other notable selection is the retention of Zach Crawley. You could have argued that maybe England could have shoehorned someone else in to open in place of him and to retain Foakes as keeper and get Bairstow back into the lineup. Maybe say Harry Brook would have been a gamble to put him up to the top of the order. Joe Root maybe even Ben Stokes. But no, England have gone for Zach Crawley, whose start to the county season, frankly, has been exactly as his England record has been of late. 1 big innings, 170 against Essex, 190, not a lot else. But when he comes good, he comes very good, and that is what England are relying on as they go into this summer.